Hello everyone, my name is Morteza Kawari and I want to explain you how nylon bags and plastic bags made. Uh, so this can be like the same bags you're using and you're seeing in Walmart and in any shopping center, or it can be the clear one. It's is going to the industrial and using for those purposes. So the bags are made. The material is polyethylene using to produce those bags. So if you want the clear bags, for sure you're gonna use the brand new one, and but you can use the recycled one for the other kind of purposes. And we have two kind of machine produce those bags. The one is automatic one, and the automatic one is kind of the bigger one, and you can do everything on one big machine. And we have semi automatic one, and that one is contains two two different machines, one for the just produce the bags, the rolls, the other one for cutting those bags. So the process for the automatic one is the whole machine is like a tower. You're gonna put your raw material in the top of the machine and is going through the cylinder. The cylinder actually is hot and melting those materials. At the end of the cylinder, we have a melting material, and we need to shape that. To shape the material, we have two pumps. One is water pump, the other one is air pump. So the air pump just blowing air through this melting material, and at the same time we have water pump who put the water on the material to cool down these materials. And after we have shaped and we have cooled, these materials going through the two heavy rolls and is going actually between these two, and to actually put pressure on it and make it the size we want it. After the rolls we have sensors. The sensors just check the thickness and it's going through another rolls and another one. We have 3 or 4 rolls over there, the material going between these, and they're gonna put pressure on it. At the end we have another sensor to make sure we have the right thickness and we have right size for the bags. So we're talking about the automatic machine. So after we have the right size, right thickness, we have another, at the lower part we have the cutter. The cutter actually is just cutting the bags for the size we want it, for the desired size, and also printing and print on the bags also. And this is for the automatic one. So also about the water we're using over there, the water is going to be collected at the bottom into the big bucket, and we're using the water pump to pump it back to the process. And because we usually need the cold water over there, and we have a lot of waters over there, we gonna put ice into the water to make sure we have the cold water we need for this process. And for the semi-automatic machines, this is kind of the same process. Put the raw material on the top, and going through the cylinder, hot cylinder, melting. Then we're gonna use water pump and air pump to cool it down and shape. Going through the rolls, make sure we have the right size. And at the lower part, it's just rolling all together in big and heavy rolls. And we're gonna move these rolls to another machine for the cutting and printing. And that machine we're gonna put and just cut it in the desired size we want it. And for the power, for the semi one, usually we need a 220 volts, and that can be enough, but it depends how big is the machine. We might need more power. And the rate is for the thickness. If we it depends on the thickness we need over there. It can be up to 70,000 bags per hour, and if we want a big bags, it can go down to almost 2,000 bags per hour. Thank you.